Okay folks, so here are 10 keys to being productive as a writer. These will help you navigate the trials and tribulations that come with writing, editing, promoting, marketing, publishing, printing, and all the other things associated with being an indie writer. It's not an exhaustive list, but these tips and tricks have helped me keep pushing ahead no matter what life throws at me. Number 1, have a daily writing goal. It doesn't have to be big, but having a daily writing goal that you can stick to no matter what is the biggest factor in determining how productive you're going to be as a writer. A daily writing habit will keep you moving forward when times are good and the writing is easy, and when times are hard and you're struggling to find the mental energy and focus to keep going. The peaks and troughs of your writing journey don't matter because the end result, if you're writing each day, will be progress. If you've got a small enough writing goal, you'll also be able to build confidence as each day you meet that goal and prove to yourself that brick by brick, word by word, you're progressing in your writing journey. Number 2, start writing anywhere. Yes, your story will need to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Yes, it will need conflict and struggle and resolution, character development, and a whole lot of other things. But you don't need to have all of that ready before you start writing. You don't even need to start writing at chapter 1. Detailed drafting and editing is where you really start to shape and refine your novel. That's where you'll swap chapters, rewrite paragraphs, and hone and polish your manuscript into a finished novel. It doesn't really matter where you start writing, just start. 3, follow your passions. Not only should you write what you know, you should write what you love. Whether it's novels, screenplays, comics, poetry, short stories, or all of these, writing is a marathon. It takes a huge investment of time, creative energy, and mental focus. So when times get tough, the main thing that will keep you motivated and writing is the passion you feel for your work. So make sure that you're writing what you love and don't go chasing after fads or trends in the hope of finding success. 4, draft efficiently. You might have heard me say before that the main job of a first draft is to be done. Don't stop to edit, agonize over word choice, or check spelling and grammar during the initial drafting phase of your book. Avoid anything that might break your concentration or sidetrack you during the draft writing phase and focus on efficiency. Set out your writing document in a way that will allow you to jump ahead when inspiration strikes and start writing dialogue or outlining key biographical details or future events, but then allow you to come back to the section that you're writing afterwards. If you get stuck on a certain point, just write the words "come back later" and move on. There will be plenty of opportunity to fill out the gaps in your novel when you move to the second draft and begin editing. But for now, the goal is efficiency, and most of all, progress, not perfection. 5, get it done. I am, quite frankly, one of the best starters in the world. I can think of a dozen new story ideas before breakfast and start half a dozen novels before lunch. But starting is very different to finishing, and 1,000 unfinished manuscripts aren't much use to anyone. While you're writing a novel, you might get an idea for another novel, or a short story, or a script, and that's fine. Just write those ideas down and come back to them when the time is right. The key is to stay focused on your current project until it's finished. Those other projects and ideas will still be waiting for you once you're done, but the key to productivity is closing out projects. So get it done. 6, keep your writing nest distraction free. Having a daily writing rhythm won't do you much good if every time you sit down you end up blowing through your allotted time, checking emails, scrolling through social media, or watching the YouTubes. You need to keep your writing nest as distraction free as possible so that when you sit down to write you can just get straight to work. Now there's a difference here between distractions and various writing trinkets and paraphernalia that you might have surrounded yourself with to stay inspired. By all means, fill your writing nest with treasured books, typewriters, inspiring photographs, and other trinkets that will help keep you excited and motivated. But try to remove anything that will trap you into procrastinating when you should be writing. 7, keep your notebook handy. Inspiration can strike at any time, not just when you're sitting down to write each day. Make sure that you've got a notebook handy wherever you are so you can capture plot ideas, scraps of dialogue, names, ideas, and anything else that relates to your novel. Being able to write these things down in your notebook while at work or at dinner with friends will ensure that the ideas aren't lost, but it will also allow you to live and enjoy your life. You'll be safe in the knowledge that when you return to your writing nook the following day, those ideas will be safe and sound waiting for you. 8, follow inspiration. When I'm inspired by a fresh idea, I'm 10 times as productive as when I'm pushing through an existing project. Over the years, I've found that following inspiration allows me to capitalize on those times when the ideas are flowing, so that I'm incredibly productive for a period of time. Once the inspiration runs out, I can return to my previous work, having experienced a short period of accelerated productivity. Now, for me at least, these moments are the exception rather than the rule. Most of the time, my writing is more methodical, grinding through the midpoint of a novel and exploring plot ideas and character tribulations as I head towards the climax and close of the book. Following these rare moments of inspiration and extreme productivity helps keep me motivated, and those times of great progress offset the days when the best I can manage is a single sentence or two. 9, seek out inspiration. You never know where the next amazing idea for your novel is going to come from. That's why it's important as a writer to constantly seek out new experiences. Go traveling, explore a new hobby, consult an expert on a topic that you're interested in, take an online writing class, talk to other indie writers, watch movies, TV shows, play tabletop games. Expose yourself to new ideas and new experiences. Firstly, because it'll make your life more interesting, and secondly, because it will fill your idea larder with a wealth of subject matter that you can draw on during your writing. Number 10, enjoy the process. There are many aspects of writing that I don't enjoy. I have a love-hate relationship with editing in particular. I hate editing, but I love the result. And you might not know it from my videos, but I hate promoting myself as a writer. I hate marketing my books. I hate the delays and frustrations you experience when working with publishers. I hate getting negative reviews, especially from people that should never have picked my book up in the first place. I mean, it says it right there in the blurb. It's a horror book. Don't leave a review complaining that it was horrifying. That's the point. Anyway, there's a lot I don't like about writing, which is why I force myself to focus on the aspects that I love. Writing snappy dialogue, plotting out character development, those notes from editors that say things like, wow, this was great. I focus on the ceremony of writing, taking time to grab pen and paper now and then so I can feel the tactile sensation of writing. I cherish the moments when an elusive story climax reveals itself or inspiration strikes just as I'm lying down to sleep. Whether it's fun or boring, easy or stressful, every aspect of the writing journey is part of what it means to be a writer. You might not like it all, but that's okay. Focus on enjoying the process and count the hard parts as part of the cost of doing what you love. Now, if you want to discover how to find your writing voice, check this out.